Some of you who've been in marketing will know about the 4 Ps of product, price, place, promotion. And what we're talking about here really with social media are the 4 Cs. The 4 Cs of you coming up with incredible content, then you putting that in context, i.e. making it very relevant to somebody, then creating conversation about it. Okay, it's not just you telling everybody how important it is to have a virtual assistant or to do this kind of tax return, but you want to create, for example, a Facebook page or Twitter buzz around that topic so that people learn from other people and people then become your brand ambassadors. So it's about content, context, creating conversation around it and dialogue that ultimately leads you to make a sale, to convert them. So what I now want to share with you are some sort of tips that sit across a few of the platforms, some quite specific pragmatic tools that you can use. So the first one is your LinkedIn. I work with loads of people, nearly everybody's on LinkedIn that I deal with in a business capacity, and many of them haven't really scratched below the surface of LinkedIn. You could go into groups. So say you're looking to break into a vertical market like retail, for your products and services. You could go into 4 or 5 groups. So again, you might have a few hundred contacts, but by joining a group and adding your commentary in that group, you could have your message going out to the 20,000 members of that group, or the 200 members of that group that are actually really, really important people that you want to get to. And that might be a better way of doing it than connecting to them cold or via InMail, which is paid for, which is slightly more commercial way of doing it. And of course, it's about being a thought leader. So you're using LinkedIn to go into the polls and the answers and into groups, and you're sharing your expertise. You're not just plugging your products and services, but you're sharing your expertise. And the final bullet point really is everything being joined up. So your LinkedIn connects to your blog, it connects to your Twitter. You go in and you have a company page for your company. You don't do everything as an individual, but you have a company page and you can have products and services, careers, and you can send status updates as a company. I'll come on to that point later when I talk about the importance of protecting your brand and your employees from a legal point of view. Platforms like Hootsuite and TweetDeck have really good analytical tools built into them. So Hootsuite, for example, and these are all free and all downloadable, and many of them are now browser-based as well, will allow you to do metrics. It'll allow you to see that message where I quoted Harvard Business Review really worked, whereas when I really just pushed out my products and services, it didn't get shared so much. So it will give you that. It will give you gender, it will give you age, it will give you geographic breakdown. So platforms like that can give you lots and lots of very good analytics.